I finally left the Philippines, man. But as for why I left, there are three main reasons. Number three being the condo, like the area. Don't get me wrong, Cubao can be a very nice area, but it is on the pricier end for Philippine cities. And it is a commuter city as well, so there's not really much hangout spots or places to really just chill and meet people. And also, I started running into even more issues the longer I was staying at the condo, so things started to get a lot more pricey, which leads me on to reason number two, finances. I've always made enough to take care of myself personally, but I did make the decision to allow other people to stay in with the idea that I'd help them grow their content and I'd get a portion of that as time went on. Fast forward, that totally didn't happen, so I ended up having to take care of myself and like 2 to 5 other people at one time, man. It was pretty crazy. And being in a city like Cubao, the electricity bill was rising, the food costs were rising, and just everything across the board. And with having a lot of people in one spot, that leads me to the number one reason why I left. Drama, drama, and drama. I'm not gonna say any names here, but things started out fine between me and person number one, but as time went on, we started to have some issues. And even when we try to resolve them, things would maybe be fixed for like 2 or 3 days before going back to normal. So I got to my breaking point, so what I did is introduce person number two. And me and person number two got along perfectly well. But I do think this caused some jealousy from number one. And person number one started having beef with person number two. And person number two doesn't really like beefing like that, so they ended up having issues with person number one. And really wouldn't talk about it. But since number one was being a bothersome, person number two now had beef with me for the way I was handling number one and the whole situation, which made me have beef with person number two because of the way it was just too much drama, man. So after trying to resolve these dramas and troubles multiple times and not being very successful at it, I decided it was time to let it all go.